After a midseason loss to Newton North on January 17th, Needham boys basketball responded in a big way with a 9-game winning streak. The Rockets won 8 of those 9 games by double digits, including a victory over Newton North on the Tigers' home court. The team wrapped up the regular season by splitting its 2 games in the Mansfield tournament over February break and finished at 16-4, which earned them the number 4 seed in Division I South. That set up a first-round matchup at home with the number 13 seed, Plymouth North, on February 25th. The Rockets were hoping to avoid a repeat of last year when they were upset at home in the first round by Marian. So to the highlights we go. We pick things up early. First quarter, Johar Singh finds Tim Reedy on the ring. Lefty drive to the rim. He lays it in for 2. Reedy again coming up. This time he'll find Singh on the wing. Dangerous man to leave uncontested beyond the arc, and he sinks the triple. Rockets will go on a 7-0 run to start the game. Plymouth North looking to answer. Cameron Shaughnessy finally does with the 3-ball. For the Blue Devils, 7-6 now Needham up, displaying great ball movement across the top of the key. They find Nick Petronio, and the freshman spots up and nails a tray from the wing. Heading to the seconds now, Rockets up 13-10. Petronio again, this time driving off the screen, gets 2 more plus the foul. Next play, Jacob Hammermesh finds Will Dorian off a baseline cut. Senior guard shows off his post move, strong play with the contact, finishes for 2. Petronio now finds good game under the rim. He lays it in. Rockets head into halftime up 27-19, but things are just starting to get interesting. Head to halfway of the third, Petronio with the miss, but there's John Hood, keeps the play alive, and he finds Dorian, spots up, and drains another 3. Needham turning up their defense now. Matt Fernandez slides in for the steal, kicks out to Petronio, who finds a trailing Dorian behind the arc. Again, the senior makes it count with back-to-back triples, pushes their lead to 12. Wouldn't last long though as we head to the fourth. Plymouth comes back within 4. Julian Lopez pulls up and knocks down the mid-ranger for the Blue Devils, pulling them in within 2. Rockets looking in transition. They find Petronio filling the lane now. He goes up, but it gets blocked by Christian Baruzzi. Turns into offense for Plymouth as they head down. They find a man ahead. They finish the play with the and one, and they put their team within 1. 22 seconds remaining now. Rockets up 3. Jaquan Leonard launches a 3, but it goes back rimmed. Rebound comes far out to Lopez, and he takes a shot over the hand of Dorian, and he sinks a 3, and he ties the game. Trying to create his own contact now is Dorian, but the refs just don't bite. Plymouth would get one last chance as they come back down. Peruzzi would chuck up a 3 coming up now, and it would be no good, and it's tied at 53 apiece at the end of regulation, so we're heading to overtime. The Blue Eagles would knock first in the extra period. They find Shaughnessy, and he finishes off the glass down low, gives his team their first lead of the entire game. Hammermesh now driving from the elbow, great kick to an open Singh, big shot, and the senior makes it count. Rockets go back up 1. Plymouth North with possession now, down 1, 17 seconds left. Shot clock turned off, but Leonard takes a crazy step back 3 and misses. Shaughnessy there for the rebound, but John Hood comes in and steals it, and he would seal the win for his team with a pair of free throws. Leonard one last try, pulls up, and the shot is no good. So despite Plymouth North's effort, Needham hangs on and wins this one in overtime, 60-57. They survive the first round and will move on to host Newton North for a big quarterfinal matchup in the A-Gym on Friday, February 28th at 6:30 p.m. Last season, the Needham girls basketball team turned quite a few heads when they advanced all the way to the Division I South section final game, despite having lost to Braintree. Coming into this season, it was no surprise that the Rockets finished with an impressive 18-2 record, earning them the number 2 spot in the postseason tournament. On February 26th, Needham hosted a first-round matchup against number 15-seeded Attleboro. The Rockets headed into the game being the favorite, but would that pressure be too much for them, or would they rise to the occasion? Let's head back to the A-Gym to find out. This one's scoreless until 5.5 to go in the first. Attleboro strikes first off the inbound. Nia Thomas finishes, finally putting someone on the board. Bombarders giving Rockets trouble in the beginning. They find Ryan Johnson running the floor. She puts her team up 10-1, forces Coach Sheehy to call an early timeout. So coming out of that timeout, Rockets would turn to defense. Jenna Petronio with the steal finds Avery Johnson, who pushes the tempo, kicks to an open Lucy Dorian, who sinks the 3 from the wing. Sophomore this time will try again from the opposite wing, and she gets the same result. Back-to-back 3s for her, gives Needham the momentum back. Kiara McIntyre now coming off the screen, and she takes it all the way, counted off the square, and after being down 10-1, Rockets pull within 3, heading to the second. Dorian now top of the key. This time she beats them off the dribble, and she would add 2 more, gives Needham their first lead of the game. And now it's Kiki's turn. Fakes a shot and goes straight down the paint. Great use of the glass for the lay-in. Attleboro looking to answer Needham's run. Liv McCall would drive down, and she would dish to an open Laura McVeigh, and she completes the play. Rockets being pressed full court. They would find Caroline Clem. She goes to the rack for an easy 2, and at the half, Needham would be up 31-20. Now in the third, Kiki would come up and fake the handoff. Watch this as she dices through 2 defenders, gets it to go off the glass for another 2. Next up, Clem collects the offensive rebound, gathers up and goes up strong with the contact, gets the whistle and the bucket for another 3-point play. Under 3 minutes to play in the third now, McIntyre drives, dishes to an open Dorian, and the sophomore would sink her 3rd tray of the night. Shot clock going to be winding down now for Needham. Ball in the hands of Kiki. That's who we want to have the ball. She pulls up for the mid-ranger and knocks it down. Score would be 46-32 heading to the 4th. Clem, now congested on the scissor cut, finds Kiki in the open lane, takes advantage, gets the foul for another one and her 19th point. Lead now 53-39. Madison Shaker open on the wing. They find her and she nails it from behind the arc. And after some free throws, that would secure Needham's win 61-45 over Attleboro, advancing them to the quarterfinals. They will face off against Walpole, one of only 2 teams to hand them a loss this season. That matchup is on Saturday, February 29th at 1 p.m. Needham Girls Hockey qualified for the postseason this year, earning the number 11th seed in Division I. On February 26th, they hosted a first-round matchup against number 22 seed St. Peter Marian. This one would go down to the wire with an exciting end, so let's head to Babson to see what happened. So we head to early first period. St. Peter Marian with a chance. They cross the puck in front of the goal, but shot saved by Kenzie Kelly, and she prevents the rebound. Crusaders outskating the Rockets. They get another early opportunity, but Kelly is there to reject it once again. Rockets now on the attack. Puck is centered, and then it gets loose. Celia Blaskowski so close, but can't get it past Crusader goalie Mia Dang. Puck finds the center again for Needham. Caitlin Sullivan with a great chance, but the shot is just too high above the net. Lindsey Brown now coming down for St. Peter Marian. Beautiful pass to freshman Emily Haman. She slides it past Kelly. Crusaders take the 1-0 lead at the end of 1. Blaze has a breakthrough now through the center, takes a great shot, but Dang is there to deflect it away. Rockets giving great effort trying to tie this thing up. Sullivan with another shot on goal. She lets it fly, but another great save by Dang. 1:16 left in the third period. Rockets get the puck across to Maeve Heimowitz. Shot deflected, but then there's Grace Kelly for the rebound. Shot is good, and Needham ties it up 1-1 and forces overtime. Crusaders coming down now, cross it out in front and take a shot. Kelly denies it and keeps her team alive for the moment. Maddie Leberay now skating down the side. Amazing shot, but Dang makes an unbelievable diving save, but that doesn't stop Ledbury. She's going to face off the next play, and she wastes no time, spins the defender, and shoots. Shot is good, and that will end the game. Maddie Leberay wins it in overtime for the Rockets, and they survive St. Peter Marian in the preliminary round. They will move on to play number 6 seeded Arlington in the first round.